guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do another little different thing. We're gonna do kind of like a comparison video. So comparing my manga taste to my fiance's manga taste. So there are some similarities, like there are some stuff that we both really enjoy, and there are some stuff that like I would never read, or like I've never wanted to read something that like he has read type thing. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first one I want to talk about is one that I have read, and we actually both watched this anime. So and we both really liked it, but I have read it, but I'm not really sure if this would be something that he would read. But it is My Dress Up Darling, and this is basically about so Marin, she wants to be a cosplayer, and for those of you who don't know what a cosplayer is, basically like someone who wants to dress up as like their favorite like anime character or video game character or whatever, and just go to like conventions and stuff, so that type of thing. So that's the gist of it. So she wants to be a cosplayer, and she runs into this guy who makes, I think they're called like Hana dolls. Yeah, I believe they're called like Hana dolls. They're like a Japanese like style doll that he and his grandfather make, and he is really good at making their like outfits. So he does end up like helping her bring her like cosplay dreams to life or whatever. It's really cute. I do really enjoy reading it. The manga I think is farther along than the anime when I watched it. There are 11 manga out for this one, and I think it only goes up to 2 or 4. I do not remember. So this next one I don't really know much about because I've never read it, I've never watched it, but he has watched it, and I think he's also read it, but it is called The Promised Neverland. This one is, I know little to nothing about this one. I just know that the manga is supposed to be better than the anime. I guess they like changed the anime like ending or something. They changed something about it where it wasn't as good as the manga is. That's that one. I've never had like a desire to read this, and he has told me a couple times that like I should read it, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something worth reading or watching, but right now I don't think I would read or watch it. Maybe sometime in the future, but right now it's a no-go for me. This next one we have both read, and it is an ongoing anime on right now. It is called Demon Slayer. This is one of my all-time favorite mangas. It is one of the first animes that I have ever watched, and I love the art style, I love the story, I love the characters. Everything about this is like amazing. The art style at some points it's really silly, so I'll just show like this one panel up at the top here. It's just, sometimes it gets like really silly. There are some like really good ones. This just happens to be in the middle of a fight scene. This whole manga looks like it is part of the final battle scene, so there's not going to be much of the silly little art that they do, but oh, like this, where he just looks like that. So it's just, everything about this I love. So if you have not read it or are planning on reading it, I highly suggest reading it, watching it. It is so good. And this is one that we have both read and watched, and we both love it. This next one, he has been wanting me to read this for the longest time, and I just keep pushing it off, saying I'm not going to read it. I don't have any intention of reading it. I don't know anything about it, just that it's very sad. That's all I know, and this is probably one of his favorite manga of all time. It is his screensaver or whatever on both his laptop and his desktop computer, so he does really love this one. It is called Goodnight Plum Plum. So it basically follows, as far as I know, it basically follows this bird guy, and this is like his story, I guess. And that is all I know, is that follows him, and it's very sad. That's it. I believe there are 7 in this one, 7 manga in this one, but they are like thick. They are pretty thick. I don't I don't want to look in it. I don't want to spoil anything for myself in case I do end up reading it, but as of right now, I don't think I can. Right now, I don't think this would be something that I would be into. If you have read it, please let me know if it's worth reading. I know my fiance would say that it is, but yeah, let me know. Another one that we have both read and watched and absolutely love is Attack on Titan. And this should come at no surprise at all. This was my first ever anime that I ever watched, and that is pretty intense for a first ever anime. But I do love it. I loved every second of watching this. I loved the like twists and turns and who's a Titan and who's not, and who's actually the good guys in this series. I have no idea. But it is so good. I believe the manga has a different ending than the anime does, but I don't think it's like that much of a difference. It's just like slightly. There was a lot of controversy with the ending of this when the manga came out. There's a lot of people saying like, oh, it was so bad or whatever, but I don't know, I felt like it was a pretty solid ending, honestly, to end the whole series. Come full circle like that, but I highly recommend this. We both love it. The last one I'm going to talk about is Mashal. Now, I picked up Mashal because I heard it was kind of like a spoof on Harry Potter, and there is a character in this series that does look exactly like Harry Potter, except his scars are a little bit different, but other than that, it looks exactly like him. It's like they just drew him into the manga. It's like kind of silly, but I absolutely love this. This is one where my fiance, he read I think he read one or two of the manga. We have been watching the anime, but we're not fully caught up yet with the new season that came out. But it is really good. It's really funny. Basically follows this guy. He is very strong, but he doesn't look it. And he is full human. He doesn't have any magic or whatever. And in this universe, if you don't have magic, you kind of like get killed off. So it's kind of like he has to like be hidden or whatever, and he has to become like a divine visionary and prove himself or whatever to the school and like the community or whatever of like, you know, I don't know. It's really, really funny. I do highly recommend it if you were a Harry Potter fan or not, because, you know, it doesn't really have many similarities, just like some of the characters look like some of the characters, and it's magic, and that's about it. But it is really good. I highly recommend this. I keep trying to get my fiance to read more of it, but we're both so busy, we barely have time to, you know, read or watch anything together lately because, you know, things happen. But yeah, if you have not read it, I highly recommend reading it before watching the show. The new season does have a pretty good opening, and it kind of went viral on TikTok when it came out. But yeah, highly recommend. That'll bring us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have read any of these, please let me know your thoughts down below. And thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!